That's cool. I don't know, because of what's going on today. It's easier to do this. Than to do this. Makes everything happen. But I got my stuff all set up. Right? Quiet for you. Really weird. But I try not to be too loud. Try not to be loud. And the guitar amp isn't making noise, so it's directly to the computer. I can play it as loud as I want. It's actually better than me talking. Like I said, I'm sitting here because it's cold. not naked, of course, right now. I got a thing going down there, but you can't see that. It's like porn, nipple porn. But yeah, I can sit here and do what I want now, right? I mean, I got it set up. No one can say my sound is horrible and too much, because I can turn it down. Echo. I can echo you. Echo. I can do all kinds of shit now, man. I just like it. Like I said, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not going to be really loud. I'm not going to talk real loud. So, like I said, I can pretty much do what I want now. I can get back to work on the things that matter, like writing my music, finishing up my. I've been saving time, money, trying to get things together so that things would be all right, and I can, just do things. So later on, I'm going to be working on some carbon fiber. I got to do some carbon fiber stuff for my car, and then I also have to finish doing the scale model of Cloud 9. I've been working on making a a few plugs out of cardboard and paper. Just to kind of cardboard heavy drafting, basically with paper and cardboard and tape, to make some plugs so that I can make fiberglass to make carbon fiber. And then I'm probably going to use Omniflex nylon carbon fiber for the finished product, so that I can feel the ballast area and all that shit on my thing. But I'm just gonna talk. There's things that I have to go through to do to make it fly and make it work. I haven't been doing lives because I haven't had a computer. I have this, but I was able to you know do some uploads, but it just would not. It just wasn't able to do any live, and I couldn't do all of this. Yeah, couldn't do any of this crap. Couldn't use the sound cards I got. I think. But all good now. All good now. We're working. We got it going. I'll be able to draw again. I need to do some more detailed drawings. Uh, and maybe some mechanical drawing on the specs of Cloud9. But also, I've been doing some other fun stuff that has nothing to do with the Cloud9. Has to do with I'm going to get an airbrush and do some painting. But I was messing around there and spent 9 hours sitting here just making this. You can't really see it. It's upside down. But I don't know where you can see it. It's a stencil. I created my own stencils, out of paper. You can see them. Over here's the dragonfly, or this side the dragonfly, and some cottontails, cattails, whatever, in the ocean, on the water. There's a black widow spider in the middle that I made. Butterflies, rose over here, rose over here, and just some things for because I like to do that kind of stuff. I got some flowers on it. I'm gonna do some more things like that. I'm gonna get an airbrush system. I can get this to go back and where it belongs. There. So I know I'm not gonna hear much from anybody right now because my sound isn't horrible and I'm not rocking the Kurt Cobain hairstyle anymore. Got my hair cut my hair, cut it myself. Did it myself. Did a pretty good job considering I did it myself. I think. Just trying to move forward from the divisive tactics of what's going on today. I'm not going to talk about politics really, even though it's pretty much the thing right now. But every day seems like another dumpster fire. Depending on what what goes on in the Oval Office. From one day to the next, you never know when what the president is going to do. It's kind of distressing that you don't know from one day to the next what's going to be the key point for what terrorizes you today that the president did. So we don't have to talk about that. Don't have to talk about the stalkers because they're still doing their shit. They're going to keep doing that. Got my car all fixed up. I'm just, just living the dream right now. Trying to stay alive. And I'm going to work on things. I think I can. So, so the excitement is there. Can't you feel it? A major. Now that silly stuff was just a pitch changer for your voice, but I'm not really using it. But we can echo the echo thing. You can comment if you like. You can make fun of me if you like. That's the thing. I don't care. Really. Like I said, I'm sitting here 3:20 in the morning, cold as shit. And I have nothing better to do. My wife's asleep, and I'm just sitting here. And I don't have anything I have to worry about right now, other than that. No, not really. I'm enjoying the fact that I can do this because,
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
I like that voice. Thank you, dear. You're good. But anyway, let's turn the echo down. I don't think you want to hear the echo so much. Probably don't want to hear much of anything right now. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:20. So, there. Say, how you doing? You liked it. I don't believe that shit. Tanya Bauer. How the hell are you? Ain't been on here in a long time. Woohoo, Tanya Bauer's here. So, horrible things going on. Yeah, I know. I miss me too. I miss the old me. But the new me's here to stay. Yeah. I think I got pretty good sound going. Do all kinds of things. Like I said, it all sounds pretty good. Um, I don't know how bad, if there's static too much or whatever coming in from you, but kind of make it less. I don't know. But, I could bring treble up or bass up. Echo. You want an echo? You like the echo? You like the echo sound? Um, anyway. So, Tanya, if you're still here, Tanya, how how is Australia taking the the stress of having an unstable American president where you don't know what the dumpster fire is going to be from one day to the next? I said I wasn't going to talk about politics, but that's really something that we can all get to the meat and bones of it. Yeah. So can I ask you how are they? How is the? I'm not gonna. The D weapons. I mean, I haven't really talked about it lately. I've been trying to avoid talking about this shit. But today, just I mean, it's constant. They're not as aggressive as always, but they're still there. You hear them talking, you hear them doing their shit, and every now and then, yeah. Um, I don't know why they haven't been as obnoxious the last month or two. Maybe it's because I'm just a scary motherfucker and they know me, that. But I've been just kind of relaxing, but trying not to uh, put too much stock in giving them credit, for what's going on today, even though you know, they're pretty much in behind most of this shit. The Gang Stalker Syndicate is behind most of this fucking global unrest and shit somehow. I mean, hell, they tried to stage a fucking fake alien invasion. Come on. They staged a fucking fake alien invasion. Come on. Really? And you're just gonna ignore those fuckers? Like no big deal, right? Even if it was, mostly fabricated, right? Like perps, calling in and saying shit, But in the in the overall scheme of things, the fact they pull that shit. I mean, that they're pulling all this, trying to pull all the wool over everybody's fucking eyes. And I don't know how to take the decisions that the new wannabe American king is trying to, you know, act like he's the only person in the world that can solve anybody's fucking problems. That's just utter bullshit. I mean, I'm gonna put the guitar down. You know, he was. Let's just say he was kissing Putin's toes for so long, and then all of a sudden, he, he does this 180 the other day about talking about increasing sanctions and tariffs on Russia if they don't, end the war. Well, it's like this. Your country is 3,000 miles across the fucking ocean. Um, yeah, you removed all intelligence. You shut down their Starlink connection. You removed yourself from the EU, basically. What more do you think that you can disturb and, just say you're sorry and fix it. Like with the tariffs. One day you want to tariff everybody, next day you pause. Next day you want tariffs, next day you want to pause. You want to fucking deport everybody. You want to get rid of all the Ukrainians that are here. You want all the immigrants to leave. Well, who's going to pick your fucking vegetables? It's just like, dude, you want to get rid of all the FBI agents, get rid of all the CIA agents, get rid of all the IRS agents, Social Security, every fucking body. You want to fire everybody. So, are you going to do it all by yourself, sitting there, eating Big Macs and Diet Cokes, and expect Elon Musk to have every fucking answer? You're crazy. You're fucking crazy. I'm sorry, but you're fucking crazy. Let's not talk about the giant fucking fuel tanks he's throwing up in the air and blowing up. I got a resolution for that for you, dude. I can get you into space without blowing up fucking 50 million rockets. Just talk to me about this lighter than air lift system I got that I'm building. I'm gonna make it. And when I do make it and you don't decide to get on board, you're gonna hate yourself. Because people other than you are going to be putting rockets into space without spending 90,000 fucking tons of methane fuel or hydrogen fuel that can blow up and kill people. They're going to put that shit in space. But yeah, like I said, I'm just a nobody in a trailer park. But I'm a nobody that the powers that be seem to think my ideas are pretty good, since they like to take them. The presentation I did on talking about the overview of Cloud9 and interaction into space, they basically copied that, and word for word, NASA did a presentation that looked just like it, except for the part where I was talking about capturing asteroids. But they basically used the presentation. I show it to you on my community page. The presentation they made, and if you've seen my presentation, which was days before, come on. They printed some shit into AI and had it make a fucking presentation for them in 10 minutes of what I was doing. So I'm just like, what the hell? So being the guy I am, I contact Virgin. I'm like, well, Elon Musk doesn't want to take my advice and spend $200 million and build one of my lighter than air lift systems. And, if it flies, it's 100 million, right? 200 million if it works, and 100 million if it doesn't, and you can keep trying to fly it. But anybody can have that. But yeah, you gotta have me for that, because I'm the one that knows how to build it. I'm the one that's designed it. It's all on paper. Got it. It's ready. It's ready to go. I just need to build it. I'm doing it. You want to be part of the new universe? That's what's going to happen. I'm going to capture asteroids, crazy or not. I mean, it's not any crazier than the shit that other people are doing, building robots and fucking self-flight, self-driving cars and shit. Why shouldn't I? Ideas are what make the world. Anyway, like I said, here I'm sitting here in my robe my wife got me for Christmas. Nice and cozy. Nice and cozy. But anyway, I can't help but think that the president is using gangstalker tactics with screw you over, 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 and then do the 180 for a minute and, say and do, try and be your friend for a minute and lull you into, a sense of, security, and then kick you in the balls again. So that's all I see with this, talking about, turning his back on Russia again. I don't see it. I don't see that being forthcoming. I think that That's just he knows he's done and said too many things that just people are not happy with. I mean, you got 50 states in this country right now that are protesting him. So he's going to try and win you back. And then when he wins you back, he's going to fuck you again. That's all I'm saying. That's all I see. I'm not going to sit here and complain about the man because he's a president, but come on, dude. Reagan would be screaming right now. What the fuck are you thinking? You know, he's a Republican. He was as Republican as they could get, and he'd be screaming like crazy. What the fuck are you talking about? Like Stephen Bennett, I think it was the senator, screaming about you took away their intelligence in Russia or from Ukraine to help them with Russia. You did that because you want them to get their asses kicked. I mean, you treated him like shit in your office. Everybody saw it. It's not like I'm the only person. You basically tried to do a mob boss fucking take it or leave it. This is an offer you can't refuse type shit. And then blaming them. Like, come on, man. Everybody knows that Russia invaded Ukraine. Who was the idiot that thought that was going to go over saying that Ukraine's at fault? Get the fuck out of here. You're insane. It's just insanity. What? Insanity. Wow. I have to say. Ooh, that was the wrong one. Oh, this one. Really. Fuck out of here. Off my property. But I will say one thing. There's only one thing that he's done in the last 47 days or however long it's been, is saying, Elon Musk, can you get those 2 stranded astronauts off of the space station? I commend you for that. That's the only thing I can give you this for. Mr. President, that was a good thing to do. Now, I wouldn't send Starship. No. That's going to blow up. Send one of your Falcons. Don't try and get on there with it, Trump, because it's not safe yet. I mean, I'm sorry. I know people want to go to Mars and whatever, but that tin can is not ready to go to Mars. Okay, I'm just telling you, it's not ready to go to Mars. Barely ready to get to the moon. Come on. So, you do some more tests, okay? Blow up some more rockets. Make that fucker work before you go trying to put people on it. Just saying.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
I really want some more of it. I really want to see that thing blow up over, the Caribbean again, or South Texas, or wherever it did the last time. It's kind of why I invented the Cloud9 system, because, if you get past all of that max Q and aerodynamic stress and get to the ionosphere, and then you try and boost your ass out into space from there, you're going to save a lot of hassle, okay? That's why I invented Cloud9. To save you that hassle of making, these rockets try and fly through, 100 kilometers, of atmosphere or whatever it is. Not 100 kilometers, 100,000 feet of atmosphere before, they're able to say that you reach max Q. Well, you won't be able to reach max Q because there's never going to be any stress on it. You're gonna avoid all that atmosphere. Kind of like a space elevator, just not with the cable. Okay? That's my plan. like I said, I'm just a nobody from a trailer park. But then Elon Musk was just a nobody from Africa whose dad, gave him a shit ton of money. So what's the difference? If somebody decides to give me a shit ton of money to make this fucking shit, I'll be, just the same thing. But that's not a fascist. Oh, oh shit! I didn't mean to say that. It just came out. But nah, it didn't just come out. Stop being a fascist. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you're doing great things other than that, but Tesla's falling apart because you're pissing people off. But that's all right. Um, I mean, I wouldn't be happy about people writing "fuck you" all over my Cybertrucks and whatever. But anyway, um, we can go into something else. Doge, Department of Government Efficiency. It's not efficient to fire people and then call them back and try and get them to come to work again. That's not efficient. Um, Firing 6,000 Federal Bureau of Investigations workers and then expecting the FBI to be efficient. That's not efficient. Sorry, it's not. It's not efficient. Talking about Social Security, you got 70,000 workers, controlling 400, 300 million people, 200 million people. That's efficient. That's efficiency. The Social Security Administration. That's efficient. Please don't fuck with it. Please don't fuck with it. You already fucked up Medicare. You already fucked everything else. Quit fucking shit up. Exactly. For one thing, how about you just shut up for 1 day or 2 days and kind of let shit settle and look at how bad it is before you start making brash decisions. The European Union, I'm sure, should you decide, would probably like to try and mend some fences, but you have to be the one to decide that. I don't think the apology should come from Ukraine or anybody else. I think you should apologize. You should apologize for causing all this shit because there wasn't this shit until you and your 3 or 4 idiots in the White House that day when Zelensky was there trying to cut you a deal for 50% of the mineral rights, which would have been 500 billion over 10 years compared to your little 300 million you had promised that now you cut half of it off. You'd have made a profit. And you'd have made more profit because you wouldn't have had these tariffs and Canada wouldn't be pissed off and Mexico wouldn't be pissed off and China wouldn't be pissed off and every fucking body else wouldn't be pissed off. And you wouldn't have people rioting in the streets over it. But, that's just common sense, right? I mean, doesn't that sound like common sense? Or is it just that MAGA doesn't understand common sense? Is that your Make America Great again by just not understanding common sense and the way fucking shit works? Because that's what's going on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. You hear him clapping? The world's clapping for all of your good fantastic decisions that you're making right now. They're making beautiful, beautiful tariffs. Tariffs a beautiful word, yay. Everybody loves tariffs. Yeah. No. They don't love tariffs. Fire that out of the cannon. That shit's fucking stupid. I mean, Woodrow Wilson didn't like tariffs. He did, but then he realized they weren't good for us and decided against them. But that's okay, right? You can make mistakes, but just quit trying to keep making mistakes. So, that being said, the Murder of Crows is telling me that I should probably change the subject. But, How do you like it so far? How do you like the new live? Do you like it? Do you like it better than just the regular old crap? Yeah, I do. I kind of like Thank you for the one like. I know it was probably Tanya. I appreciate that. Thank you, Tanya. I know. As a matter of fact, I know it was Tanya. I know it was Tanya. It wasn't the others that came in and leave. Haven't said anything. They're probably mirroring or, uh, you know, talking shit to their cronies, whatever on whatever channel they're, you know, trimming shit off of this one from. But that's all right. They can do that. That's basically why I did this, because I knew they would. And anyway, last that being said, Mr. President, please just stop making rash decisions. Sit down, have a Big Mac and a Diet Coke before you go and fucking crash the stock market again, or um, make agriculture almost ineffective with no immigrants to fix the crops. Just stop that shit. Okay, just think about what you're doing before you do it for 5 fucking minutes, and before you signed all these executive orders that are just pretty much ridiculous. But okay, have a good night. I'm gonna leave before I just start ranting and ranting. So thank you very much. Fire yourself out of a cannon. Bye. Have a good night. Morning, whatever you want to call it.